Hi, it's Carolyn the Contest Queen, and I'm live on TikTok. My office is a disaster, so I thought I would take advantage of some time here because I haven't been live for a while, and I love talking about sweepstakes, all types of sweepstakes. Ugh, this office really is a disaster. What the heck is in? Oh, I would have been missing those. Yeah, I'm cleaning my office, so I thought what I'd do is, as I clean my office that is a mess, I would answer all your sweepstakes questions and talk about sweepstakes in general because it is the best hobby in the world. I am completely biased. I've had a good month so far. I've won 4 prizes. I won a $50 gift card from Dairy Farmers of Canada to their online store, and I bought 2 t-shirts and the cutest creamer ever. I won a $350 prize pack from Butterball, and it was a $100 Butterball gift card along with a $200 grocery gift card and a $50 in swag. I won a bottle of perfume from Scent Lodge. I've already done an unboxing on that one. And I won tickets to go see Sam Roberts in February, so I'm very excited about that. So those are the things that I've won so far this month, because the month isn't over yet. And it's the best hobby in the world. So that's what I did. And if you want to see kind of some of the things that I have won, I do have an unboxing playlist on TikTok. And you can go see some of the stuff. But really, I have been entering sweepstakes since 2001. So this is just a fraction of what I have won. This year, one of my goals is to win my 25th trip. And if I had a choice, it would be Las Vegas because George, my boyfriend, his 50th birthday or 60th birthday was last year, and his bucket list item was to go to the Grand Canyon. And I ended up growing my business, and I spent a lot of money on the studio, creating Audible books, and on lawyers, creating contracts and a new website. So I launched a whole new business. I launched a new website. I launched all new socials. I published 5 books or 4 books. Normally, I publish one every year or 2. Oh, okay. So, some good questions. So, I have to do the vacation one too. What was your biggest thing you won? Okay, so I have 3 answers for that. My favorite to date, still because it was so unusual, was we got to fly to London, England for the weekend and go to the Harry Potter set and have a party. And it was a contest that was run in 150 countries all over the world. It was fancy dress. Now, what's funny is I lived in Australia for a year when I was 25, so I knew fancy dress meant costume party. Some people that won didn't know fancy dress meant that, so they came in like gowns and black tie. I came dressed as Professor Trelawney. My daughter came, she was only 3. She was like 3.5, and so I had like a little schoolgirl uniform for her, so she'd look like one of the school kids. And then my husband was, well, I was married at the time, he just wore regular clothes, and my mom came and she just dressed up nice. She didn't wear a specific costume. So that was fantastic. And then what else did we win? Then the most expensive one was a trip to the Winter Olympics. It was 4 of us. And we went to the Vancouver Winter Olympics. And then my favorite prize, which you can't put a price on, is I got to meet Sting. And actually, I've also met Michael Bublé, which I really love that one. That one was fun too. So you could like, the problem with since the pandemic is I have not seen any meet and greets. Laudley says January's been a slow month for Instagram. Yeah, I only won in December. I won only 2 Instagram. And actually, January I've won 2. The Butterball was Instagram, and so was the perfume. Now, if you're in Canada, Scent Lodge gives away stuff like every week. And then if you, worldwide, go follow Dave Lackey Beauty. He's always giving away makeup, lipsticks, perfume, like everything. It's so amazing. Shannon wants to know, where and how do you win the most vacations? So where have I... Okay, I'm going to ask you to clarify. Are you looking to enter to win vacations that you can go on? Or are you asking where I have won those vacations? If you could clarify that, I will answer your question. It's because I get blocked every week. Oh, yeah, Shannon. You know what's... Maybe because I'm not entering Instagram aggressively, I haven't been in Instagram jail in a long time. Oh, Shannon, which platform? All my trip prizes have been standard entries. So, for example, the last... Oh, maybe I should go the trip before that. The last trip that I won was a Super Bowl giveaway. Now, during the Super Bowl, there's like 1 gazillion giveaways specifically on social media. Most are only open to the United States. There was one open to the United States and Canada. And so, yeah, Wired, I will answer your question right after that. Because, yeah, that's important. And there are steps to winning. So I entered on booking.com. They had, you enter Facebook, Twitter, and, well, it was Twitter then, and Instagram. And I did one after the other. So you had to watch the Super Bowl. You had to take pictures during the commercials. You had to post on their socials. You had to have a specific hashtag and tag the sponsor. You had to do all these things. Like, you had to really follow the rules. And I did that for 4 hours solid, and I won one of the trips. And it was a gift card, so we could pick anywhere. I picked Mexico, and it was actually enough money to take me and George, my sister, and her husband. Oh, it was the best. I do have some unboxing videos like that. Okay, Wired. So I have made it easier for you. If you head over to my website, I will go through them too, but I'm just going to say, if you go to my website, contestqueen.com, at the top, after I have my little intro, hey, welcome to the best hobby, you would say, you would click on 5 steps to begin winning. And then if you scroll a little further down, you can get my free sweepstakes starter kit by getting my newsletter. So it's a little 12-page booklet that I put together. Oh, there you go. So, okay. So step 1, the first thing I recommend is always, always, always get an email address just for entering sweepstakes. Now, people are worried about spam. I get more spam on my work email than I do on my contest email, which I've been using for 20 years. And, I just had a brain hiccup. And I use it for, So anyway, so I just use the email address just for entering sweepstakes. Now, I saw a video today, good reminder, from Tom Cavalli, who owns I Win Contests. He's also a sweepstakes teacher. He doesn't sign up for newsletters unless the sponsor, it's part of the entry, or they give bonus entries. He didn't say that part, but that I added. Or if the site is always doing giveaways and you want to be notified. Because sometimes they'll have like loyalty, or they'll announce a giveaway. And so you want to get those newsletters. I also happen to use my sweepstakes email for all my online memberships. So if I want to sign up or subscribe to something, or I get a loyalty card or something, I use that same email. So it kind of keeps it all in one place. And believe it or not, a lot of those loyalty sponsors will host giveaways. The second thing you want to do is start to use a sweepstakes aggregator or a sweepstakes site. And I have lists free on my website. Go and poke around. There's different formats. Some are like forums. Some are like newsletters. Some are like lists. There's all different. Some look like blogs. All different formats. Find one you like. I recommend, if you're brand new to the hobby, here's what you need. You start with a free site and eventually work your way up to a paid. The paids are worth it because you're going to get features that you won't get on the free ones. You'll also get exclusive giveaways, or like hot flash giveaways, or important ones. Then the other thing is that there's also communities generally in the paid ones, and people help each other win, which is really an important feature. So, and then if you're a little unsure, start with single entry sweepstakes first, because it's like one and done. You're going to enter and forget about it. You don't have to go back every day. You don't have to set up a system, because you're going to get comfortable seeing what a legitimate sweepstakes looks like, reading the rules, getting comfortable with the process, checking your email every day, checking your socials every day, checking your DMs every day, all that kind of stuff. You're going to get comfortable with the process, and then you can get faster, right? I'm very quick at entering, but I've been doing it for 20 plus years, so it's like second nature to me. Law, do you know how to say enter daily these days? I enter every day, even if it's just like one thing. And then I'd like to get back to where I'm entering an hour or two every day. I have not got back there yet. But I do enter best odds. So for someone who hasn't been entering a lot, I do win a fair amount. And I just heard someone coming out, so it feels a little odd just talking to the camera while it's open. Find a crew you can tag on IG. Yes, Shannon, I don't know if you know this, but if you go to my Instagram, the first Tuesday of every month, I do a Tagging Tuesday post, and people can find friends under there. And also, if you want to share, I'll give you the name of a few. If you want to share what you've won with other people, and people don't like sharing a lot on social because, they get the stink eye, oh, you're so lucky, or blah, you don't want that. I set up a Facebook group called the Good Vibrations Sweepstakes Club, and everyone just posts their wins and sends good vibes to everybody. You don't share sweepstakes there. It's not a sweepstakes group. It's like a wins and good vibes group. So, and I'm doing a live in there tomorrow night, assembling my vision board for 2024. So it's all kind of a little bit of woo-woo and positive thinking and all that stuff. The paid ones are Sweepstakes Plus, Sweeps Sheet, Sweetie Secret Sweeps, and I Win Contests are the big ones for paying. And there you go. Lottie, you can also tag me. Now, the problem I had was I came late to the game, so I'm the contest queen on Facebook and Instagram, and just contest queen on X and TikTok and YouTube. So but you can tag me. Now, I might not be able to enter, or I don't have time to enter, but you get the extra entry. I've entered multiple ones regularly for over 10 years, often daily, never won. Okay, so then you clearly need to change your system, because I win frequently. If you follow Tom Cavalli, he wins all the time, and he always talks about best odds. He's always right. I just talked about the best thing I ever won, but I'll tell you again in a second. Nothing wrong with woo-woo. I love the woo-woo stuff. I've written woo-woo books. So I have my own books. Well, why don't I clean up as we go? So this is in reverse, but anyway, the Name It and Claim It game was Helene Hadzel's book, and she asked me to take over her legacy when she passed. And so I've been republishing all of her works. So all of her books are available now. And all of her books are available now. And now I'm taking them to Audible, and I'm taking them to in Spanish. So the Name It and Claim It game, which I just showed you, I've already translated into Spanish. And right now I'm translating In Contact with Other Realms into Spanish. So this one will be Spanish this year. It's being translated right now. It's actually with the editor, and she's been sending me the edits, and I've been behind. I haven't done any of the edits she sent me yet. So I've got to get on that. And then putting away, I work with this guy, Robert Ohado. This is so not contesting, but honestly, mindset is a lot of it, because a lot of it you have to think like a winner before you're a winner. And so a lot of these books up here by Tag Powell, I'm republishing soon. What am I talking about? I'm way off the mark with sweepstakes, because I'm cleaning my office as I talk about winning. The best prizes I won were a trip to the Olympics, a trip to the set of Harry Potter, and I've met Sting and Michael Bublé. And, okay, so depending on the limits, but often hundreds or the limit amount. Okay, so where are you entering them? Are you doing like local ones? Are you doing online entries? Are you just doing Instagrams? Are you like, where are you finding? Because all of the above. Do you follow Tom Cavalli from I Win Contests? Because he has the highest ratio of winners on his site. Oh, there's no paid in Canada anymore, Shannon. They're all gone. The only ones that are really good that are left are contestcanada.net, because Com closed, and it was owned by Joe and Dave, and they retired, but Joe couldn't let go. He just loved it. So he joined Mike and Dave, who owned contestcanada.net, and he went over there and he's helping them. So their site actually got better. Tom Cavalli, but look for I Win Contests. Can I put a comment? I think I've done this before. I think I've done a comment. I think I can do it. Can I tag Tom? Let's see. I don't think I can tag him, but I put his handle in there, so you can go find him. Oh, it's way bigger in the US. So he started 7 years after me, and he's won like 4 times what I have, because the sweepstakes hobby is like so much bigger in the United States. I'm gunning to win trip number 25 this year. You're going to send me all that good mojo. And he's closing in on his 100th. So if you are American, I highly recommend, like, I think he has a 3-month you can buy just to try it. The big thing with his site is to use the Discord group. And he has so many winners in there, and they all help each other. Yes, you can. You can totally manifest a vacation win. So here's what you're going to do. You're going to use a site like contestcanada.net. There's Red Flag Deals, and there's Contest Girl. They're the only 3 good ones left in Canada. Some people use Yo Winner, but I don't think it has as many on there. And I can't think of any others off the top of my head. I use contestcanada.net because they send an email every day and I don't have to look. But when I'm referencing stuff, I always go to the other 2. And then, a diesel camper van. Fun. So go and I would subscribe. And also, when he opens up his odds class, I highly recommend you take it, because I think you would benefit from that. Do you recommend subscribing to his site if you're just starting out? If you think you're comfortable enough, but I usually recommend Sweepstakes Fanatics or Sweepstakes Today for starting out, just to get used to entering single entry giveaways, just to start to see what they look like, what you're looking for, what's in the rules, that kind of thing. It can get pretty overwhelming pretty quick if you if you're not used to it, and I don't want you to get burnt out. Like, I had somebody say to me, well, she's so overwhelmed, there's so many giveaways everywhere, and I'm like, so just don't enter them over there on Instagram. But I'm missing out. I'm like, yeah, you are, but you would go insane, and it's not worth it. It's a hobby. It's supposed to be fun. If you're getting that stressed, then don't do it, right? Like, it's not worth it. It's supposed to be fun. So here, let's put these away before I get, these are my Silva books, because I am becoming a Silva method instructor. And I've got some stuff to file here. So let's put this away here. I've got this book down here. I do not know why this one is down here. I do not know why that one's down there. And it's autographed, ready to go. So I'll put it over here. Let's clean out this pot. I have some stickers. I made some stickers, and my daughter did some of the designs. So we have a spec, select it, project it, expect it, collect it. We have a, there's never any failure, only a delay in results. Those are my Helene Hadsel ones. I got to order some more. I am lucky. Then I have it, I'm lucky in green. Oh, yeah. Whoops. Just drop I'm lucky. And then I have prize magnet. These are magnets. So I need, yeah, I'm running low on stickers and magnets. So, yeah, these ones were my latest order, so I have a lot. This is my last one. And then I like Sticker Mule whenever they have a sale. Huge fan of the Silva method. You're great. I am learning so much and the reason I'm becoming a Silva method instructor is because I bought the rights to this book, the Silva Mind Mastery Method from Tag Powell, who was Helene Hadsel's second publisher. Like, he published this edition of the Name It and Claim It game. So if you open it up, you'll see it says Top of the Mountain Publishing. And that was his company. And there was a long story, but I ended up buying his rights because he was at the end of his life. He had a stroke and COPD when I met him. And so I said, well, I sent him all of Helene's books, and he just couldn't believe how the publishing has changed so much. Like, what I had done from his versions to my version, he was like, wow. And then I said, well, who's taking care of your legacy? And he's like, no one. I said, can I buy the rights to all your book? And he's like, sure. So I bought 10 books and 6 audio series, which I'm working on. There's at least 2 or 3 are going to be published this year. This one I'm shooting for June. The way the year's going slower than I think, I don't know, but I had to make a contract with the Silva method people. I had to make a contract because I asked him, where's the contract with you and the Silvas? And he said, oh, Jose said I could. I'm like, yeah, it doesn't work that way in the publishing world anymore. Just Jose said I could doesn't work anymore. So I had to have I had to have a contract with the Silvas. So I got their permission first before I bought it. And then after I had the contract with Tag, I had a contract with them. So, anyway, so there's gonna be a 3rd edition. And apparently there's no other real books for after you take the Silva method. So that's like an after book. But I can't teach what I don't know. So I decided to become a Silva instructor. Why not? I'm not busy. Anyway, I got some, I don't know if you noticed, my daughter's the one that's designing all these. She's 4th year illustration at the big art college in Toronto, OCAD, Ontario College of Art and Design University. So this is prize magnet, and I got the little pins too, and then the I'm lucky keychain. And I think I have 1 button left. They had a sale. I got it every time they have Sticker Mule sales. I order stuff because it's fun to throw it in with like I give away stuff. Like, I order books to keep here. Anyone can tag me. Oh, yeah, and you can also go and put it on the Tagging Tuesday post. I have one from the 2nd of January, and I'm going to do one, of course, on February 6th. I'll be putting one up. So I do that every month on Instagram, and I do it on Facebook, and I stick it in the Good Vibration Sweepstakes Club. Do I put it anywhere else? I think I put it on YouTube, too. You know how you can do the YouTube posts? I do them too, but the Instagram's the big one that everyone posts on. Oh, teenage daughters? Oh my God. There is so much stuff for teenagers to win now. This is where reading the rules is so important and why it's my #1 tip. You have to check for eligibility. It's depending on their ages. So they still need separate email addresses. So get them to each set up their own sweepstakes email address or an Instagram account that's not their one, or if they don't care, use it. So I used to enter on my own Instagram account, like Contest Queen, for sweepstakes. That turned out not to be a good idea because at one point I stopped winning. Okay, let's get this stuff away here. This place is a disaster. Okay, this is my Silva journal. Actually, I won it too from Open Text. It feels like leather, but I think it might be pleather, but it's so nice, and it's huge, and it's got all my notes, and all my things that I'm learning. We just had a Silva weekend intensive, and it's got a place for a pen, and sometimes you win. I love winning practical prizes. Like, look how thick this, and the notebook inside is replaceable, so if I finish it and I want to replace it, I can still use this case. And I'm going to put it here, but this is the blueprint that Helene Hadsel had made me. Isn't that lovely? And then she got my date wrong, and so then she did another one, and still parts of it are wrong. She was quite the character. Oh my God, Taylor, are you here? Oh my goodness, how are you? Honestly, the Silva method, lasting impact, favorite methodologies. Yes. You know what's interesting? I noticed, and I didn't know this. I thought I was the only one. When I do the meditations, I get cold. I started to have to keep a blanket around. Like I just had one in here because we were doing meditations. I just kept a fleece blanket in here when I'm meditating because I started getting cold. And then I was at the Silva training with all the other, there's 7 of us or 8 of us training in Canada right now to be Silva instructors. And several of the people pulled out blankets. And I went, wait, do you get cold meditating? And they said, yeah. And I thought, I was so happy because I wasn't the only one that got cold meditating. How crazy is that? So I'm going to put that under here. Oh my gosh, this place is such a mess. This is what I need. And it's not good juju. Like, I'm big on the feng shui. It is not good feng shui to be so messy. And look at this. This is I had to do the minutes for my corporation. I didn't even put the files away. So I have to hide things behind things because I have a very small office. So normally I had to buy a screen. So when I do my live streams like this, I'm just in the corner. But I bought a really good camera. And let's see, I'll do the 3-hole punch here. So much stuff we gotta put away. Oh, I need those little corners. You know, those little, where are they? Office supplies abound. So you have to file with the government, or at least where I live. I have a incorporated company. I have to put this. So anyway, get back to your teenage daughters. So this is why it's important to read the rules. You have to know how old they can be. Generally, sweepstakes are 18. Unless they're liquor companies, and then you have to be 21, or where we live it's 19, or in Quebec you have to be 18. You can drink at 18 in Quebec. So you have to know the rules where you are. So that's why it's very important. But there's so many giveaways for teenagers and things. They can win so much stuff. Now, I noticed there used to, I don't know if it's me, I swear there used to be more before the pandemic. And now there's less, because there used to be some like on all the TV channels and all the different things. That's one thing I recommend, that they go to all their favorite places and see what promotions they have and follow them on social. Like, for example, the makeup company Benefit is always giving stuff away on Instagram. Dave Lackey is always giving away. I'm going to assume that they love makeup and stuff. So follow Sephora on socials and sign up for their newsletter and see what sweepstakes they have. And also search for those terms on the sweepstakes site. So if they like cosmetics, you're going to look for the cosmetics, makeup, those brands, and see what they're giving away. Because there's so much to be won. Like, it's crazy. Like I said, I haven't bought perfume. My husband used to buy me perfume. And when we got a divorce, I was running out, and I won some perfume from Dave Lackey. For some reason, I don't know why, Dave Lackey has become my perfume guy. I don't buy perfume anymore. For some reason, the universe has determined that every time I'm getting low on perfume, I will win a new perfume from him. And I was just looking in my cupboard, and the last one I had was like, I think I have 1 day left of perfume in it, like enough spritzes for tomorrow, and that's it, it's done. And I won another bottle. I got some beautiful Bulgari. Oh my God, it's so lovely. It's like spring, right? Synchronicity for the win. It is crazy. He's become my perfume. Like, I don't need George to buy me perfume. Dave is my man. And it's just random. Like, he does honest random draws, which is really cool. I know how he does his draws because I met his social media team at one of the events that I went to when they could have events. I I think he's had a couple since the things all opened up, but it's not as frequent. Like a lot of stuff changed. There used to be so many meet and greets and this, so things have changed, right? Like I know people that are still trying to take trips that they had won because they just changed. Hang on, let's put this back where it belongs, way back here. Okay. Look at that, my reading glasses. My regular glasses here. Oh, I found these bold and bright crayons that I'm going to use for the vision board class tomorrow. And what's still in my office? The course hat. I did not win this. What's cool is one of my fellow sweepers had won it. And I saw that hat. And I was like, oh my God, I love that hat. Because, I mean, look at it. And they're like, oh, we don't want it. We're not going to wear it. And they mailed it to me. So sweet. So I'm going to send them back. Next time I'm going to send them some Canadian chocolate. But how freaking cute is this hat? And I think something spilled on it because the post bag was a little, like, almost greasy looking. So I washed it. Came out perfect. So, my iPad there so I don't lose it. Another Silva notebook. I keep it over here. And if you like to journal, this is my tip for journaling. You can get some beautiful notebooks at the dollar store. Like, look at this. Stunning. Oh, my Toastmasters one. Helene Hadsel was also a Toastmaster. Okay, enough of this. I'm getting hot. I'm going to put this, where am I going to put this? Under here for now. And then my fellow Silva method instructor, she was part of the Mars 100. Now this is really crazy. So I met her. I didn't recognize her name. And then we got paired up together. And she then tells me she was part of the Mars 100. And I'm like, wait a minute. I've met you. She's like, when? I'm like, right when you got accepted into the Mars 100 program. Because I can distinctly remember having a conversation with her on a couch. And I can't remember whether it was a networking event or a workshop or something, or even a TV, like when one of my books was taking off and we were in a green room or something. But I was fascinated that she was willing to leave everything forever on a planet and fly to Mars. Like she was unfortunately the program has been scrapped that she was on. But she was accepted. She was like one of the 100 people that was going to go to Mars. And I thought that was amazing. Like, that was amazing. And so when we were talking, I'm like, I'd met you before. Like 10 years prior, I had met her. That was fantastic. And then I'm paired up with her again during the Silva training. Anyway, she wrote this fantastic book on this also is good for the teens. So you might want to look at, if you're looking to help your teens, I love this tagline, The Out of This World Guide to Financial Literacy for Parents, Teens, and Other Earthlings. Master your basics, master your mind, master your drips. It's called The Wealthy Martian. Oh yeah, sorry, I forgot I got this backwards, don't I? But look at the Martian. I told her to go to Sticker Mule and get stickers with the Wealthy Martian on it, right? Like how, I know, I keep forgetting. And I know I can change it, but every time I've done that, I ended up with like some effect or something, and it's also strange. So let's put these books away because I have them. Now my office is so small. My books are in bins. One of my goals, and you'll see it on my vision board when I do the class tomorrow, is to have a library. I want to have a house big enough that I can have a library. And it could be in the living room, could be in the den, could be along a hallway that's wide enough for bookcases. Doesn't have to technically be like, an old-fashioned library. I'm open to interpretation. But I have all these books out. So I was doing a TikTok, and we have Conscious Luck. This is an interesting book. And then this is my favorite book on luck, The Luck Factor by Dr. Richard Wiseman. I have a list of books that I recommend on my website that you can just go click the link. And I'm a reader. I have a lot of books on my Kindle. I also have an issue of books. I have them lining the walls. Here's the other problem I have. So I was doing okay until I inherited part of Helene's library. And then I got some of Hag's library. So I have their books in Rubbermaid. So I have my books in like 3 or 4 bins. And then I have a few more outside. So maybe 5 boxes. And then I got Helene's books. And then I got Tag's books. Yeah. So right behind me, I have 3 Rubbermaid bins. 2 are books, and 1 is all the audios. It's a problem. And the thing is, I need them for work. Because I need to show people stuff. Like I'm doing demos, and I'm doing different things. So, again, another contest. Name it and claim it. So I sit and I'll read things out of this and teach people how to. So the first part of her book is the original, the Name It and Claim It game. And the second part is the addition that she did in 88. And then the final part are all the things that I added in as bonuses. So, all the bonus material that's around that I had. Like she sent me articles. She put in different things, so they were all moved around. And then we're going to be doing, where is the original Man Called Friday? Oh, it's in my, I'm going to record, so it's in that book. That is Helene Hadsel's original address book. And she had a letter she had this letter from Paul Twitchell in there. And I just did a blog post and I read it. Now, check this out. Like, look at this cursive while I'm cleaning. This is great. I'm cleaning. Yes, Mind Valley. Okay, so I've talked to Vishen. So look at this. His handwriting. Oh, my God. Anyway, so Vishen, I actually had many conversations. It was called Finer Minds at the time. And they did a series called The Winning Sage. And this is one of the books. But it was published by Top of the Mountain Publishing, The Winning Sage, and it looked like this. This was the version that she gave them. And I put the videos and that are all on. I started them on Contest Queen, and I don't want to take them off, but really I'm trying to move all that stuff over to Words for Winning now, because on Contest Queen, I can only talk about the Name It and Claim It game. I can't talk about In Contact with Other Realms. It's too woo-woo. It doesn't fit the contest. And then she wrote Confessions of an 83-Year-Old Sage. And then she wrote a fiction book called A Man Called Friday. And then I'm putting other books up there, so I can't put them on Contest Queen, but my first book with Dr. Tag Powell is Money and You. How fun is this going to be? This is How You Can Become Rich by Changing Your Thoughts. Love it. So that's being edited right now too. Like, this is why I don't have a lot of time to enter sweepstakes. Anyway, George was out in the garage playing darts. He's come into the house, but I thought, you know what? I'm going to sit and clean my office and put things away. Look at this. This is from my modular glasses system. And I need to get that back with my glasses. My good. Oh, yeah. Look at, I have my crystals here, too. I just put them. So I have this beautiful smoky quartz pendulum. And then I have, so I've decided to put the ones that attract money and wealth. Oh, she was totally fascinating. And I think I found enough material in all her files to maybe publish even another book, but that's way down the road. And I want to do a workbook for the Name It and Claim It game. I have one of my editors, she's pushing me to do that one. And I'm like, oh my God, I have so much on my plate. Tiger's Eye, Pyrite, Green Aventurine, Citrine, Quartz, and Malachite. I hope that's Malachite, not Moldavite. And then actually one of the things I found, my smoky quartz thing. So And someone gave me this as a candle holder, but it's a crown. Oh, how lol. And then I was wearing the other day, I was wearing my copper bracelet, and I have also black obsidian that I got in Mexico. And, oh, no, Money and You is not available yet. It is being edited. My goal was to have it published this month. A little bit behind. I'm hoping, actually, it's one of the reasons I wanted to sit here and clean my desk so I could think, because you can't think when there's all this junk around. I can put a good dent in it this week and weekend, so it's going to be published like literally soon. I know the workbook would be awesome. Prizes everywhere. Oh, Daniel, that's coming after Money and You, because Money and You is almost done, and I need the influx of cash to publish the other books. It's like a cycle. So so I'm working on the Audible for Man Called Friday. The Spanish edition is being done on In Contact with Other Realms. I'm going to finish Money and You because it's literally this close to being finished. And then I'm finishing Prizes Everywhere. After Prizes Everywhere is done, and I'm working on the Silva book, I'm going to look at figuring out how to do a workbook. Because I don't want to just make it like a straight up journal with parts. I want to have, so I found this book, The Cosmic Journal. It's by Yannick Silver. And it's like a handwritten journal book, but it is so cool in that they have parts and different things. But I want to have it feeling, well, not this busy, but some direction, and then some places to journal that are kind of fun. Like look how fun this workbook is. Now, mine's not going to be as whimsical, but you get the idea. Like, I want to have a workbook that would basically be Helene's personality in a book. Right? Like, look at this. In stillness, you meet your true and secret self. Like, this is a fantastic... I don't know if you have this. I highly recommend it. Sign up for Hay House, and they have sales all the time. It's the best. Anyway, Money and You is almost done. And then after all of that, maybe in the fall, Think Wealth. But I need the Silva book to come out first. So... I didn't know he had a deck of cards. I don't know if you can see this, but I have quite a few cards. I love the ones by Colette. So let's pull one. Oh, I haven't done this one in a bit. Let's do the Wisdom of the Hidden Realms. Let's do a card pulled for everybody. Helene had cards, but Dyke thinks... Yeah, she has lots of... I have her angel deck, too. Where did that go? Oh, no, I don't have her angel deck. I have Colette Baremead's tarot deck. I have Raleigh Valentine's angel deck. This one. His is beautiful. I also have Angel Guide Oracle by Kyle Gray. But I have her maps, her wisdom cards, her tarot deck, her Wisdom of the Oracle. Everyone has that. I have... Sacred Traveler from Denise Lynn. My girlfriend gave it to me while we were on a trip together. Now that's the secret about sweepstakes. I met Wendy in 2008 at a sweepstakes convention, and we became like fast friends, and we attended, I don't know, like 5 conventions together. And actually I'm going to the next one with her, which reminds me I have to book our hotel room. We've got our tickets. I'll probably do it right after this. So let's see what card is for our little group tonight. This is fun. Okay. I'm not a professional raider or anything. I just do... Okay, now it's coming into protection. The Chess Queen, trust and strategizing in protection. So 30 in protection. And what I was thinking when I was doing it is, what do we need to hear for our little group? When the Chess Queen arrives to challenge you, it simply means you're living too much in your head. Oh, that sounds like me. Maybe I put all my energy into this. And I am cleaning up and talking about my plans. Planning, scheming, and strategizing what your future will look like and how it will unfold. Sounds like me. Remember the saying, man plans and God laughs. Totally. You cannot know the power and beauty that is meant for you until you let go and ask for divine guidance. The laws of cause and effect apply here. Don't dictate what you want, as your wants may not be in your highest good. Yes, I do always say in the highest good. I learned from Colette. Your wants may not be in your highest good. Oh, yeah. Instead, ask for miracles set aside for you and you alone. Oh, that's a good reminder. Oh, Sharon says I'm always in my head, right? Okay, so it's not just me. What does Spirit want for you? Perhaps it's time to let go and turn your life over to the care of a higher power. You can never lose when Spirit plays the game of life on your behalf. It is a beautiful card, like the artist she gets. Stunning. Stunning. So I'll stay on for a little bit, and then I'll go watch TV with George while I finish a news. I started a really good blog post on how to spot a winning notification, and I didn't finish it, and I want to do a video to match. So, and look, I still have this on my desk. I should put it in my hair. I'll just put it in my hair for now. My daughter, this is what I got for Christmas. She is an artist, and she bought this at a craft. This was a artist, one of a kind. She makes these hair pieces. Stunning. Extra cables. We need these. And what I did was, you know how you're always losing. Did I keep them in here? I have a little trick. Oh, yeah. So I get these bags. You know, you get the reusable, like, little snack bags from the dollar store. The ones that are... I use them for cables. So when I'm traveling and stuff, I put them in here. No, you know what? I'm terrible. I'm trying to... so if you want my schedule for classes and lives and stuff, I do have one. I have an event schedule on Contest Queen and an event schedule on... I'm trying to do one... oh, that's a good idea. Pull one card for me and one card for my own state. So then, look at that. So when I'm going somewhere, I have the cable and it's in a bag and it's not tangled with anything else. Smart cookie. And then, oh my God, I've got stuff everywhere. Look at this. All this stuff, for some reason, because I went and stayed out at my brother's when I was doing that workshop. And I have all the stuff that belongs in the bathroom, in my office. Yeah, not a place to have stuff. So we're going to make a pile over here. Yeah, let me go back. So I have an event calendar on Words for Winning, and I have an event calendar on Contest Queen. And I'm taking a YouTube course, yeah, because I'm not busy enough, to increase my YouTube presence. And I'm trying to do regular videos on all my platforms. So I'm doing, I want to go live like once a week on there. I have not figured out the TikTok schedule. I did make a mistake this year though, and I used to do workshops every month, and it just got to be too much. So then I decided I'm going to do them 3 times a year. So I decided January, May, and September. Because everybody likes to learn in September and back to school, and then in January everyone wants a refresh. But I realized there's not enough time to promote. So next year, well, this fall, so I'm going to still do May, but then I'm going to do, before all the kids are out of school, then I'm going to do October, because that gives me September to promote the courses, and then February next year, so that I have January to promote my classes, because I didn't have enough time this year. So people just come into the new year and I'm already hosting classes and they don't have time to even think about it. I would like to have a regular schedule for lives, but I would have lives here on Contest Queen. I would have to have lives on Words for Winning. I have to do YouTube for Words for Winning, YouTube for things. And I have a marketing company that hasn't been doing any kind of promotion or advertising or marketing because I have no time left. Anyway, George was out playing darts, and I thought I would come in and do a live because it's fun. I just love doing this kind of stuff. Oh yeah, I got to do this for my friend. And then I have this huge pile of paper I need to deal with. And I just mailed out a bunch of books. I had a giveaway on my websites, and it was my birthday, so I gave away books. And I just mailed out a huge pile of books. You can technically multi-stream in Twitch, TikTok, and YouTube. Yeah, I have StreamYard, and I'm waiting to get the thing. So when I do my live streams, like the one I'm doing tomorrow is going to go on Facebook, on my Facebook group, and on YouTube. I started service partnering with people who share info to monetize their offerings better. Well, have them DM me. I'm open to talking to people. You never know. Right? Isn't that the whole point? Because it's social media. It's about people. People forget that. Yeah, so so I'd like to get to the point where I'm going live every week. So it would be every other week. So like Contest Queen twice a month, Words for Winning twice a month on my YouTube and stuff. And then also somewhere in there, squeeze in regular TikToks on both. I was thinking as I go through the Silva training, I would start maybe practicing my meditations on my Words for Winning TikTok, because you have to read them out. And the problem I'm having, the feedback I'm getting, is I've been doing these Audible books for so long that I have the Audible voice. So, for example, like if I'm reading the Name It and Claim It game, so let me start with something from Helene. So this is how I was reading for Audible. Introduction number 1. An exciting challenge for you, the reader. Learn how you can play the game of life using positive thinking to win. You may find this a bold and egotistical book. I hope you do. You may also find ideas that can guide you in the transformation of your life. If you feel like you've never won anything in your life, you can change that pattern and become a winner. That is, if you want to change. Why was this book written? It was written for people who are unhappy and dissatisfied with their present status. Most of all, it was written for those of you who are willing to challenge your present idea about life and change them when necessary. What is the key to success? The key that opens the magic box where all goodies of life are stored? It resides in the mind, the vast computer that has the secrets of the universe and of life itself. So much awaits us when we become aware of the mind and when we take control of it. We can finally learn why things happen to us, which places us in control of our fortunes. No person and no circumstance can disturb our inner peace. Fear and tension vanish when you use positive control. Heartache and headache are exposed and dissolved. Everything becomes right when we learn to love in this new way. You possess all the capabilities for self-enrichment. You need only exercise these powers. As you begin, have no concern whether you are proceeding correctly. Just begin. Helene Hadsell. So that's what I've been reading like. So then I get the exercise, and I'm going to explain mental house cleaning. So that goes through, and we have to explain the different things. So then here's the first relaxation exercise. So I'll only read the first page because it's so long. So you're supposed to have like a metronome, and then like the alpha sound usually. It's called relaxation sound number 2. We will begin, so this is the problem I've been having. I do the audible voice. We will begin this exercise with the 5-to-1 method. Assume a comfortable sitting position, facing straight ahead with your eyes turned upward at a 45-degree angle. Select and concentrate your sight on any spot on the wall or ceiling and keep from blinking as long as possible. Mentally repeat and visualize the number 5 several times until you feel your eyes fatigue and wanting to close. When you feel this, do not force your eyes to remain open. Close them and keep them closed until the end of this exercise. 5, 5, 5, 5. Close your eyes. With your eyes closed, mentally repeat and visualize the number 4 several times, and you are at level 4. a deeper level than 5, and much deeper than 6. Whenever you close your eyes to function at deeper levels of the mind, occasionally tell yourself mentally, if someone calls me or in case of danger or an emergency, I will open my eyes immediately and be wide awake, feeling fine, and be able to handle any existing situation. And then we keep going. 5 to 1. Well, there's different ones. There is a 3 to 1. There is a 5 to 1. So this is the controlled relaxation exercise. This is the long relax. It says 12. And it goes on like look at the writing on the page. It's smallish. So it goes, that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, like, this is, I think, an hour, this meditation. So that's that one. And then I did the sleep one, but I need to practice. I've got to practice this week, so I might do it on the the cleaning of the mind. Where is it? 50 exercises, mental screen, memory pegs, 3 fingers technique. I need to find the mental. There's one for the mental mind cleaning. And then we just got, and so this is the life system, and then we just got the Silva intuition system. And then I also have the books that the graduates get. So if you take the life system, you get this one. Whoops. And if you take the Silva system, and what is the book? These are, this is actually the instructor manual. So I am taking, the book is the Silva method. You might know it as the Silva mind control method, but they took out mind control because people thought it all sounded creepy. But you're controlling your own mind. And then there's a 4-day immersion. So you take 2 days of the Silva life system and 2 days of the Silva intuition system. Some people come for just 2 or the other. You really do need to take the life system before you take the intuition system. And then if you want to see what it's about, there's actually a free introduction session, which is, if you read any of Helene's books where she met Jose Silva, that story is here in Contact with Other Realms and Confessions, where she met Jose Silva, where her friend took her to a free introductory class and she met him. They still run those free classes to this day, and there's one online on the 29th. So if you go to my Words for Winning, I did blog about it, and there's a whole calendar in there. And then the introduction. I don't actually run the workshops, but I will be assisting on Monday as part of my Silva Mastery. So that's what I'm working on. So these are the Silva Method manuals that you get when you're becoming an instructor. Now, most instructor programs are 8 days, so you have to take it 5 times, and then you do the 8-day immersion program. But we're doing it over 10 months in Canada. So I'm going to be really versed. And then look at this. I found this. I got this from Helene. She got a oh, you can see my camera. That's kind of weird, isn't it? And my microphone for my pod setup, and my big light, and my other camera. She got a plaque for instructor training. So, that doesn't fit there. I'm going to have to find a new home for that. Oh, see what I mean? This office is so small, I don't know where to put things. There it goes. It fit. So I'm going to let you go, because I've been chatting for a while. I'm getting dry. My tea's cold. And, but yeah, I like coming live. I need to do it more. There's some creators, they come live like every night and stuff. And I'm like, wow. Yeah, Wired, I'm going to go, and I'm going to go follow you. But I I think I should actually go follow you as Words for Winning. Now that I look at your account, I think that would fit better. So I might go follow you as that. So I have my business accounts, and then I have my personal account that I used to enter to giveaways here on. Um, yeah, lots of stuff. But yeah, winning's the best hobby, and you can get your daughters involved. And I tell you, I call it contest crack. One win and you're hooked. They will win something and they'll be like, we are all over this. Um, we are all over this hobby. It is the best hobby. Anyway, thanks for letting me chat and share. Oh, yeah, I'm going to go find you now. I love this. This is one of my favorite platforms ever. I, I wish I had. Oh, bye, Daniel. Daniel is, if you want to connect with somebody who likes sweepstakes, Daniel is, he always comes to my contest club meeting too, and he's a really fabulous sweeper. So go follow him on TikTok, because sometimes you need to tag a friend on TikTok to enter sweepstakes. Oh, and Rochelle's here too. Go tag her too. Anyway, it's been fun. Night, everybody.